How's it going, everybody? I just beat Temporal Cataclysm. I'm going to show you all the best secrets that were shared with me that let me get through the mode as quickly as possible. This is a 2-hour video, so we're going to soar through the reasons why you should want to do Temporal Cataclysm. You shouldn't. You probably shouldn't. But here's the thing. If you want to do it, everybody that does beat Temporal Cataclysm, especially if you do what I'm going to show you, will contribute to this global leaderboard that if we max out, we will get 1,000 cores. If 8,000 of us do what I'm about to show you today, we're going to max this out. We're not going to max this out. This is a for fun mode that also happens to come with the advantage of a disgusting chroma diamond skin for endgame Thanos. Top 5% will get this skin. That right now is looking at around 1,200 people, okay? 1,200 people right now will be the top 5%. That number will probably grow to about 3,600, maybe 4,000, depending on how many people can get in here. I know that there was a lot of controversy about this mode when it first came out because it was not giving everybody those global milestones, and that sucks. And Scopely did listen to our feedback and gave out 10 completion points, so everybody should be able to collect rewards from the global milestone, which is fantastic. Thank you for doing it. You should have done it at the beginning. That's okay. All right, let's go into the mode. If you want to collect every single of these milestones and the points do grow exponentially, Milestone 13, 10,000. Milestone 12, 5,000, 1,500. You're not really contributing much unless you're doing the last milestone, which needs you to do difficulty 16 with every single pack turned on. Have fun, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. It is difficulty 16. It is every single pack turned on, except you can turn one 5-point pact off, okay? So, I thought to myself, the best pack to turn off that is only worth 5 points is the 20% max health. This is what I turned off. You can see my best run still got me over the 12,750,000. So yes, you can turn this pact off and away you go. But to help you on your journeys, we do have all the fights here. I do want to mention that I'm only ran this once. I will not run this twice. Okay, it was the whole day's tribute. We did the whole day's tribute. I have better teams than I use to recommend for you guys, because I broke some of my golden rules that I'm going to share with you here that are going to make it easier for you. Firstly, you can see the teams. You can see under the team the node I use the team on. Don't deviate from that, okay? With the exception of the Odin team. If you don't want to use the Odin Ashley, you don't have to. Reasons why. I don't want to get too much into it. It's easier and there's more synergy with Old Man Logan and the Astral team to go from node to node with as many cooldowns available as possible. And Old Man Logan facilitates Shadow King, whereas Odin is a battlefield effect, and then he just doesn't really take any turns, and his cooldowns are too long, and screw him, alright? Here are the golden rules for these teams, guys. Moondragon gets sat first on the Astral team, and then Doctor Strange does. Don't let matches end if the Astral members are dead. Okay, if Emma Frost dies on node 11 for you, and you're like, I am so close to the finish line, I'm just gonna go do the rest of this mode without Emma Frost X-Men, stop. You stop it right now, stupid. You don't get to think, okay? You have to use Astral in this mode because their battle royale tags are overpowered, and she's the one that'll flip the disrupt into immunity, which will make sure you're not getting stunned every single turn. Don't do that, okay? If an Astral member dies, you reset that node, and you sit there for another 3 hours, and you figure it out, all right? Okay? Just so we're on the same page. Make sure Old Man Logan has at least one ability energy whenever you go to a different node. Also, make sure Shadow King has a special ability up. The more abilities you can have up, the better. When you're nearing the end of a node, just start using basics, okay? Just do that. And don't overthink it. In this footage, you're going to see me prep Doom. You're going to see me use Storm node 4, which you should do. But then you're going to also see me use Storm on nodes like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so that I could build her charges back up and get her energy back up. And that was such a colossal waste of time because I did not use her again after that. Do you know why I didn't use her again after that, guys? Because I didn't let my Astral members die. If your Astral members die, shut up, reset it, suffer for another 2 hours on the Orcus node, okay? Just do it. It makes sense. Enjoy the footage. Alright guys, so here we go with node number 1, and I have been trying to prepare multiple characters, and it's just not going good for me. And I know that it's not super necessary, so what I'm going to suggest is that we're going to use nodes 1 and 2 to prepare one character apiece. Preparing Doom on node 1 seems to be the right call, just because he is, well, super squishy. Node 1 will hit the least hard, right? A couple things we should go over about this game mode, in particular, when we get to the gameplay. On difficulty 16, they get 400% stats. This was just pointed out to me in chat, which essentially means like their resistance through the roof. Typically, when we think about characters scaling in stats, because of the way Scopely has done it in our progression paths, where we get, a gear tier increases your armor, damage, and life by 20%. But your focus and your resist only go up by 4%. Well, the enemy's resistance goes up by 400%. Which is why in this mode, it is so unlikely to land abilities except for characters that have additional focus on their attacks. I believe Shadow King's special has it. Old Man Logan has it, so we're going to lean into him pretty heavily. Yeah, you can see Shadow King has an extra 500% on his special. So you're going to want to lean into characters like that. I tried leaning into Skirmisher on the Astral characters because we're going to need them more than anything, and it didn't help. The 400% resistance is just a tad overwhelming, really. Besides that, always keep in mind that in this mode, because of the last two packs, the enemies are going to get a crazy amount of buffs, and that's from the Rope-a-Dope. If they have a vulnerable, they get a crazy amount of defensive buffs. And then the Scourge before it, I forget what that one's called, it multiplies, or it's additive. Whenever they get a buff, all of their buffs get increased by 1. So you will always be phasing off into safeguard, defense up, speed up, immunity, all that stuff. It's kind of crazy, right? So we're going to actually put a lot of emphasis on, for some of our cleanup teams or some of our burn teams, characters that can strip away buffs. So that'd be like your Lilandra, your Thanos, your Oath. These are the kind of characters that you should have built up anyway, so I don't feel bad including them in this guide as we go through these nodes. But yeah, just keep that in mind. This is going to be kind of the biggest obstacle to go through. That, and every time they take a swing, you could die. That's they hit pretty damn hard. All right. Big damage not coming in here. Leader is like the biggest jerk ever because he'll flip any debuffs into positive effects, and that's how the enemies get a lot of the immunity. All right, Ancient One kind of got wrecked there. I'm going to go ahead and do a heal. Little heal for Ancient One there. We'll throw the ultimate. Shadow King will copy a lot of their buffs, which is great. We are hitting to the leader, though. And every time he counters us, he heals big time. And then he also gets more buffs. It's good times. So if we can get our Shadow King passive to kill him, that'd probably be the best case scenario. Alright, he is getting wrecked. This is good. Is this counter? No, counterattacks break this chain. So I don't want to do hit the leader because that's going to heal him. Instead, I want the Shadow King passive to kind of take his stuff away. Looks like the Ancient One jumped over to his lane anyway. Good job there, dork. Okay, Wong unfortunately got ability block. That's super sad. The special will do percentile damage. That should pull 2 death proofs off. Shadow King passive will also pull 2 death proofs off. It has 2 instances of damage. And then away we go. All right, so our Doom is definitely prepared. We can start doing basics if we want to get our astral cooldowns back up. And that's node number 1. It's a pretty important node. And the video is already 4 minutes long. 4 minutes too long, if you ask me. Yeah, so I'm going to end this recording here. We're going to basic all the way through. All right, heading into node number 2, we're going to do Astral, but this time we're going to sub in Kahhori. Kahhori, we just want to get her ultimate ready. Her special is something you really want to avoid doing in this mode, unless it's like her swan song and you're sending her off to the promised land. Because when she redistributes her health, because there's an anti-heal pack, I think it brings it down to like 20% or something, she gets owned. She owns herself. I guess the same thing will probably happen with Apocalypse special if you use Apocalypse, which I don't think I do. All right, let's go ahead with the basic. We'll do another basic to try and get that speed up off. We did flip the speed up, and then she got it back. That's fine. Let's get her killed here. The mind controls to do the good job. All right. Shadow King, with his extra focus, can actually flip this on White Tiger. And Shadow King's special is going to be so monumental for everything we do in this game mode because of the extra focus and the trauma it brings. Also, why Old Man Logan is awesome. All right, there we go. Man, Fatty dropped us some subs. Thanks, man, Fatty. Wait, what? Wait, what? You trying to fix the stream with 15 subs? God dang, man, Fatty. Thank you so much, buddy. You're the best. Appreciate you very, very, very much. Twitch or nothing. Twitch chat is supreme. All right, we now have a war in chat between Twitch and YouTube. I'm here for it. We're going to go for the Blade here. The Blade and the Oath are absolutely just monstrous, and we don't want to have to deal with them. So let's do as much damage to them as we can. Extra damage comes in. Shadow King does get speed bar every time his little phantom comes out, which is why he takes so many turns. Also why, basically, Astral is... If you don't have Astral maxed out, just don't look at this mode, essentially. Alright, there he goes. And now we'll turn attention to the Oath. She's now blinded. I don't believe her ult is definitely unavoidable, I think. But now she's ability blocked, so we should be okay. And yeah, Kahhori's ready. She's good to go. And there's the win. Let's go. Boom. That's no number 2. So Kahhori's ready. Astral. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. Oh, the vampires. I forgot about the vampires. They are super annoying. We can't flip anything on them except for Shadow King. So as soon as it's Shadow King's turn, we want to get them down. Try and get the Far Taunter down if he's still taunting. Because we'd like to get Shadow King to be able to hit the as many of the healer vampires as possible. Do the special here. Good stuff. We will have to kill the vampires twice, right? Special does a lot of damage. Don't forget that. So yeah, just so you know, if you do the special, the where is it? Redistribute total health evenly between self and absolute A-Force allies. That's what ruins you. So you don't want to do that special in a bad spot. You will own yourself. There we go. Big damage comes in. Shadow King's blind just drops away because of his Battle World stuff, which is great. Shadow King effect comes in. Try and kill these healers as soon as possible. I do believe a mind control sometimes leads to permakills. Not this time, but there we go. It's a good thing they're reviving with 1 life. I'll just say that. Call in another little Shadow King guy. Get the tank on. That's great. This will call in another Shadow King hit. And the healer's gone. That's great. Looks like the other one decided to run away. Didn't want to stick it out with all of his buddies gone. Alright, big damage comes in. More big damage coming in. Start saving our cooldowns up for the next node. This mode ramps fast. Basically by node 4, you're doing kind of the hardest content immediately, and every single node after that, it's the same sort of difficult strategy, lots of resetting, damage checks, but like from node 4 on, that's like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Alright, he is getting so much barrier. I'm just going to go ahead, bite the bullet, and do the special here to get rid of the man thing. And we move on to node number 3, where we will be using kind of our main team going forward. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so going forward, with the exception of some nodes, this is going to be our main team. We're going to be going in with Astral and Old Man Logan, so we don't have to rely on any mythical characters, as they do get gated off at certain points. But we will sub out Old Man Logan for Odin, Old Man for Old Man in some difficult nodes for sure as well. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Old Man Logan's great here because he does get extra focus, I believe, on his special, and I make him a skirmisher. All right, because you need to have the focus. Like I was saying earlier, the 400% resistance is crazy. These spiders with the healing from Peter B is nuts. Not super fun. Not super duper fun. All right, so first things first is actually the lizard does get enough focus to strip this stuff off, which is kind of hilarious. So you see he does strip the stuff off of everybody not named Black Cat. He also gives it back to them, I guess. I think you could also save that for the spiders if you want, since that lizard does seem to do some interesting stuff. We give them slow and trauma now, which is great. Shadow King effects are doing Shadow King effect stuff. I like to go for the Black Hat. You could definitely go for the Hard Light too if you want. I'm going to be ability blocking the Hard Light though with Shadow King. Oh, I was going to if I had the energy, but I guess we use that on Man Thing. So I guess we're going to try and take the Hard Light out here. This one does get 1,000% extra focus against chargeable protector enemies. She is a chargeable. I don't know if she's a protector. She must be because it landed. There you go. So we do get the stun on the Hard Light. I'll go for the Ghost Rider Robbie now because his passive is going to pop off here in a second. All right. Give him a blind, so his passive is kind of useless now. That is the Shadow King Awakened ability, I believe, giving that blind out. Or no, that's just in War, isn't it? And now you're kind of seeing the whole point of this team is literally just ping-ponging between Old Man Logan doing Old Man Logan stuff and Shadow King doing his stuff. Because of all the speed bar you're proccing with the turns and with the Shadow King possession effect. All right, there goes Black Cat. We're going to save the special for when the spiders come out. Because we need a big flip for those spiders. Go with the special. A good thing about the Astro team is they do a lot of percentile damage here. So even though these guys are just like ridiculously tanky, you do get a lot, and I mean a lot of max health damage coming in from the ultimate, from Emma, the special, and the basics from Strange. And yeah, I guess the other one's Moondragon, but we don't actually use Moondragon for most part. All right, here's the moment of truth. Can we land the ultimate buff flips? Probably not. Oh God, he's doing it. Oh, not on Penny. She gets extra focus, resistance though with the deflex, so that's fair enough. Let's do so. You know what? We're gonna do the ult. It's gonna give us buffs. It's gonna call into Shadow King ping. Good stuff. Lizard getting a big hit from the Noir. Good stuff, good stuff. We'll use the ultimate here. This should do some pretty decent damage. Yeah, not bad. Lots of crits. Then we get the assist comes in. This is good. Yeah. We'll just go for the characters that do have the heal block here. Pray that that's going to get it done for us. Wow, we actually landed the stun on Penny. I was just hoping that we would land the strip on the speed up. I'll take that, though. We'll take that all day. Oh, this is a tough one. Okay, he's going to put slow on us. This is a tough one. We could ability block the Peter or here, and this would strip this guy's stuff off. Sure, we'll do the special here. We're going to let Pav do Pav stuff. All right, Noir ticks a lot of big hits. That's great because he's an annoying damage dealer. Peter B is just begging to get love tapped in. Hopefully we get the opportunity to do just that. All right, we don't care if Goblin dies. It's not our Goblin. Ooh, Peter is so scary when he's doing his Peter stuff. All right, this Shadow King proc will take out the Peter B. Parker. Oh, no, Peter B actually died to the damage for an Ancient One. That's new. All right, start saving some cooldowns up. The next node is the dreaded Darkhold node on the second wave, which is just hugely annoying. Good stuff, though. There you go. Node 3 in the bag. All right, we've now entered the Hell node, the Darkhold node. Look, there's a lot of teams that can get through this. I've seen a lot of teams get through this. I myself have beat it 3 times now with Astral and Odin. It just needs the right RNG. You need to go into the second wave with like an Emma Frost special, which is a crazy mind control damage, peels off barrier, all kinds of good stuff there, right? And then Shadow King specials the other Doctor Strange Heartless, and you put an ability block trauma on him, and that's how you can get it done. We're on like attack 10 at this point. This is another team that was suggested to us. So we're going to give this one a test, and if this wins, it'll make it into the video. We are going in with Mephisto, Storm, Phoenix, Odin, and Apocalypse. So let's see how this goes. We're just going to leave Moondragon up. And Moondragon does a lot of healing, and we're going to try and build up Storm charges as best we can. I wanted to make Storm a striker, but I was told to keep her as a raider for the actual damage. And right away, my Storm gets she gets a slow, 2-turn slow, so that's not great. Now she's stunned, also not great. All right, this is not going. Okay, listen, I'm not going to say that this is not a great team, but it's not the best team. Okay, it's just not the best team ever. Let's try it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, the disrupt on spawn, stopping the Mephisto buff's kind of a big deal. She got hard targeted so hard there. All right, let's try again. Let's go again. She got rolled. We'll give it another go. One more go. And then we're probably just going to RNG our way through it with the Astro Odin. I think Astro Odin. I've done it 3 times. So I know it's possible. It's just stupid. It's just really stupid. Oh, my war video is up. Go check out the channel for war videos if you're watching this now. War is a super duper fun mode for some people. I don't like what she's doing up here. Let's try and take that. Nope. Mephisto could not strip it. Okay, this one I went for Mephisto. Okay. Okay. We'll do the Storm slow, even though they have immunity and safeguard. That gives us our charges. Get our battlefield effect up. We can do a nice little heal here, I guess. Or we can just try and take somebody out. Let's take her out, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and do the special. Heal up our Mephisto a little bit. Get some assists going. Try and limit the field down. Hope to God our freaking Mephisto doesn't die. Striker attacks with characters that have unlimited life is super fun. Take out her. Moondragon's going to ult us. This is not looking good. Alright, so we are now up to 13 charges. Adam Warlock is down. I could heal now. If I heal now, will I get it done in time? He's going to immediately take a turn. That won't be good for me. That'll take 1 charge off. 2, 3. We might be okay. We might have 1 charge heading to the second wave by doing it this way. Yeah, the Adam Warlock is going to take a turn to strip off a charge here. Don't love that. And Phyla's going to take a turn too. Well, yeah, she could take a turn too. Alright, put Storm at 15. We'll save the APOC punch, presumably, for somebody to drop them really nice and low. That's at 2. We cannot have him go down to 1. If he goes down to 1, we're screwed. I can't have him take another turn is the big problem here. Okay, Storm is now at 20 charges. She has speed up. She also has offense up still. Odin does not have charges anymore. We don't love that. Here, we'll try and get rid of her. No assist from Storm. We still get it done. Okay. Is Apocalypse going first? That's good. So that'll flip nothing. We did get a slow over here. So why don't we use the punch on this one? Storm with the offense up. We'll at least kill that one. can't argue with results. You can't argue with results. So the big question here is now, do I greed out or do I alt? If I alt, I can alt and kill Agatha and Morgan, and then only this Agatha is going to get an attack off. If I basic, I could potentially get the kill here and get the kill here. We're going to greed out, because if we got to run this again, it's fine, right? Okay, greed out worked. This is going to alt. We don't care if anybody dies except for Odin and maybe Mephisto, since we have Mephisto ultimate now. All right. Now we just got to deal with a single Agatha. I guess I could save that special too. We're recharging Storm up now. That's what we're doing. For the next node, we're going to use her to blow some... Actually, no, it's over now. That was... Oh, she got one more. Okay, cool. She got one more. That's great. We just found the best team for that node for sure. Shout out to Dementos, a.k.a. Halcyon, in-game and in the YouTube chats. Let's go. All right, now that we beat the Darkhold node, it is kind of smooth sailings, kind of, until we reach the first non-mythic node, which is going to be... Actually, it's the second non-mythic node. It's a node with Annihilators and Cabal on it. And that node sucks because of the infinite safeguard they keep doing to themselves. It's not great. That, I wouldn't hate to have Storm built up for that node, to be honest with you. Just for the first Gladiator. Because she wouldn't survive to get to the second Gladiators. But there's other ways to get through that node that we're going to talk about for sure. Alright, let's start with the mind control over here on this Electro. We'll get her gone. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the special here. This is going to flip all this nasty stuffs. Blooms. Trauma on the primary target only. Remember that. We'll do the special. Remember, because Battle World effects are in play, the special and the ultimate from Ancient One both activate the Shadow King passive, but your basics do not. So you do want to make sure you're always using your special, your ultimate, so Shadow King just continually gets not only energy from all the crits the AoEs do, but the speed bar. His basic does call it out, though, at least. Alright, we'll save this Odin ultimate for a future node. We can just get his special back up. That'd be amazing. Get Shadow King his energy and his speed bar so he can take out this infestation, this bee infestation. Actually, you know what? Let's go take this one out over here because we gotta hit center mass. We should have been going to the bees on the left side because Shadow King could hit everyone on the right side anyway. I just wasn't playing very smart. I'll show you what I mean. He's gonna hit center mass right here, take them all out. Boom. Boom! There she goes. Alright, so we'll do the special. Full health damage might kill through death proofs. It sure is shooting dead. There we go. Can't get rid of the safeguard. I didn't bring anybody that decays. Oath, by the way, is a pretty interesting character. If you can somehow land on Expose, I do believe her Expose feature is that she does a decay effect. So when you are faced with a safeguard, you could try Oath. She's not a bad character by any stretch of the imagination. She's just a little squishy. You definitely have to bring her with a revive character like Doctor Strange. Alright, there goes the Winter Soldier. I think... No, there's a Ghost up there, rather. That should be it for Taskmaster, too. Close. Ooh, mind control damage is always huge. Landed defense down, too. That's clutch. That's it for the Taskmaster. Good stuff. I'll do the ultimate. It's going to give me buffs, but more importantly calls in a Shadow King assist. Ooh, there we go. That's going to be it for Winter Soldier and Yelena. And now we'll go into cooldown creation mode, if you will, to make sure Shadow King is getting to the next node with his stuff available. Oh, looks like Odin is very close to his special. That's great. All right, that's going to be it for the Red Guardian. Shadow King, how you looking here, bud? Oof, you're far off. You're super far off. This Iron Patriot has 10 minus defense or offense up. I'm not sure where that came from, but I'm here for it. Now here we go. Let's try and get our Shadow King some more attacks off. Yikes, that's some big damage on Odin. Luckily, Odin Battlefield Effect will clear himself. No, it won't, eh? The assist will, though. Okay, the assist will clear some of those bleeds. Good stuff. Come on, get some crits. No crit there. And that's it for... well, Odin's got his special up. I don't know about Shadow King's cooldowns, though. That's not looking great. That's not looking great. But we can eat some counters. Eat some attacks. Do some counters on the next node. Should be okay. All right. Not mad at it. One shot at least, right? All right, we got another pretty easy node coming up. This is going to be a Bionic Avenger Kang node. I'm going to try and prep Storm again. I was really taken aback by the damage she did outside of her mode. Now, she did have offense up, but it's not turbo hard to get her to have offense up, even if she spawns with Disrupt. I think there's actually an okay way to go about that. So, yeah, we're going to try and get Storm back up to 20 charges so that she can actually do her ult on spawn in the next attack. She's already at 10, so it's a good starting spot. Let's take out this guy over here, first and foremost. Just he's off the beaten path. We can't AoE him down. Nice little ability block would do him some good. Then I'll do the ultimate over here. Sorry, the special. Puts trauma, unavoidable, lots of ability blocks, defense down, all that kind of stuff. You can't ability block Viv Vision, so remember that. She'll drop it right away. I don't mind using the Storm special. I'd be fine with that. We'll special here. Percentile damage. We take out the Iron Man. Shadow King assist is good. Shadow King can ult here now. Sure. That might be it for the Deathlock and the far... Oh, no, that's it for Viv Vision, right? Oh, that's it for the Deathlock. All right, sure. Oh, man. I don't want to let her take a turn. Ancient One's going to go before her? Yeah? Ancient One's going to go before her. Okay. Good stuff. Good retaliate. We're just basic over here to finish this off. All right, the next wave is going to be the Kang wave. Kang is off on an island, and that can be very scary. Let's buff up. Still alive, eh? All right, so Storm is now at 20 charges. So just try and save her cooldowns. We will not get off these taunts. That's just not going to happen. Shadow King can with his special, I guess. Ooh, this is good mind control damage, too. Ugh, but Kang hitting into a vulnerable. Did he just get speed bar off that? That'd be kind of hilarious, actually. All right, let's special to get off of these guys. Oh, he did resist it. Oh, no, well, he got rid of the taunt at least. All right. We're definitely not going to get through this Kang in time. He's going to ult, which means I'm going to need to have Storm not die here because you cannot revive if you die there. She landed her stun. Oh, my God. She is the Storm Goddess for a reason. Get out of here, you dorks. You absolute dorks. Get out of here. Storm is here with charges. How much energy does she have, though? She may not have enough energy to ult. It's a long-ass cooldown. Oh, Shadow King's going to finish the match here. Well, this was a good idea. We did recharge the Storm. I'm going to bring her into the next node just to see what her energy situation is like. All right, so I did go into this node, and Storm is about 4 turns away from having her ultimate back up. I do think that I would really value that ultimate, possibly on the Cabal Annihilator node to blow up the Thanos. Possibly on the Black Knight node, the Quicksilver node, the Apocalypse Mephisto node, or even the final boss node, I guess. The thing is, I don't need Storm for any of this, but I want Storm. A smart person would just suffer through this node right here. You would suffer with Storm, get through this. My problem is the Sentinel is lagging my game out. I'm super impatient, so I'm not going to use Storm here. Instead, I'm just going to use Odin with the Annihilators, and we're going to get through it this way. A couple people used Mephisto here. I totally understand that seems like a very viable option as well. Yeah, I'm coming here with Odin. They take so many turns that they would just activate the Odin battlefield effect to kind of wreck them. And I wouldn't be afraid to use an Odin ultimate on this either. One of the big tips I would give about this node is you want to have Shadow King taking his turn almost immediately into the second wave. And you want his special available. Because what you want to do is you want to flip the Omega Sentinel immediately so that she doesn't have immunity. You give her ability block, her and the Nimrod. You try and demolish them. If she revives, you're going to say, damn it, Dorky, why didn't I bring Mephisto instead of Doctor Strange? And I think that's a very valid question to ask me, for sure. But for whatever reason, I'm going to not try and use Mephisto here just yet. All right, so the Isle of Flight it's easy, right? There's nothing tricky, nothing complicated about this. This is just them trying to stall you to put you in a weird turn order for when the Orcus drops in. All right, this should take out the Sasquatch, I would think. Oh, not quite. He's a little bit off. Nope, it did take him out. I take it all back. Do I want ult here? I kind of do. Sure. Boom, big damage. Good stuff. Odin assist. Hopefully peel off some of these buffs. Good stuff. Shadow King did get a lot of speed. Do I want to use the special? I don't think I want to use the special here. I don't think so. I don't think so. Ugh, that hurts. That's done right there. That hurts. Didn't like that. Oh, it got immediately cleansed. Well, I like that. Okay, let's just basic here. Can I basic my way to this guy's death? I don't know. Special so we get speed up on the Emma. Nice. Shadow King getting the kill there is actually perfect timing. So what is it going to be? Is it going to be Strange than Shadow King here? The game is trying to load in all these Sentinels. I don't know why you would put 500 Sentinels in the game if the game can't handle it, but here we are. It is going to be Shadow King first. So we're going to see, is our offensive Shadow King going to be lucky enough to flip the Omega Sentinel? Nope. Nope, he's not. Sure as shooting ain't going to be good enough to flip those Omega Sentinels. That hurts. I just really don't want the Omega Sentinel to be around when the next Sentinels drop in. She's just so annoying. The problem is, I can't really stop it. The regular Sentinels are pretty weak by her and Nimrod's stat protections stuff or whatever. So they kind of just die to splash damage, and when one of these die, then the other Sentinels come in, and your phone breaks. Or your emulator breaks, whatever you're doing, I guess. Maybe Emma Frost. Nope, because we still can't get that defense up off this nerd. Do I want to get the battlefield effect up? It'll give me offense up for the billions of turns I'm about to take. No. As much as I kind of want to, no. Not yet. Yes, attack primary target. Does mind control enemies adjacent? Can we get through her? Hit by 3 people. Ugh, barely did any damage. Shadow King, do you have special backup? Please, please, Shadow King, please. You're our only hope here. He does. Slow this down. Here we go. God damn it. 500% extra focus for nothing. Wait, Strange is next. Oh, but she healed up and she's one before him. Trash! Now she's full life and Nimrod's going. He's going to special. His special is going to hit pretty hard. We should definitely be a little bit worried about what Nimrod's bringing to the table here too. The Omega Sentinel heals just make the node unbearable though. So I will continue to go for her. She lost the defense up. She does have vulnerable in. Okay, the other Sentinels are dropping in right now. That's why the game froze. Don't worry. It'll be back in a second. There they are. Oh my god. The game froze, and now I'm faced with a 10-man wave. Okay, why not? Shadow King, you Alton? You have special again. Okay, can we strip this Omega Sentinel this time? No, we can't. It'll never let us strip the Omega Sentinel. Oh, she keeps getting the defense up back. This is really not great. And when these Sentinels start doing their ultimates and there's all of a sudden Safeguard over the place, we are not going to be having a good time. Jesus, game. Come on. Don't load up the node like this if your game can't handle it. Don't load up a node with a billion bots and buffs and everything. All right. Doesn't matter. Okay. Oh my god, Shadow King, this is going to be your last chance to get through the Omega Sentinel, and we still got to pray she doesn't revive. So please, Shadow King, please, Daddy. We should have a mind control from Emma happening before, too, so she should definitely die here. Okay, she will definitely die here, but will she stay dead? Mind control targets normally stay dead. That wasn't the mind control, though. That was the 10% damage. We'll see at the end of this animation if she comes back. We're good. Oh, we're good. We're great. We're amazing even. Let's get some Shadow King heals going. Should have been targeting the Nimrod. Not sure why I went to a random target that didn't have a vulnerable, but okay. Oh my god, we're good. We just need to make sure that Ancient One survives now. Yeah, I'll do the heal. Another heal. He'll get his ability energy back up. It's all good. Are you a real one? You're a real one. Perfect. Let's get rid of this Sentinel up here. How I can enjoy this mode? This mode is difficult. It's the difficulty in the mode is fun. Now, is there some really gimmicky garbage ways that make it difficult? Sure, but it is what we got, and it's the best sort of content super endgame players have. Just to have fun with. And it's just for a really shitty skin and for a global milestone. So it's kind of like, can we have something, please? Like, do people not understand what how garbage raid content is? How garbage battle world content is? Like, we've been starving for just something to do for so long. Raid content is literally, okay, you have the team, you build the team up. It doesn't matter if that 3 stars or 3 diamonds. You can beat the node. Raid content sucks. It's tailor-made for certain teams because it has to be for them to be able to have it. The skin, it's a diamond endgame Thanos skin. This is not it. This is not it for some people. This is it for others. Ooh, I thought she was full life. She's actually about 50%. I'd like to get some more healing on her. No! Oh, God. I should have done the strange ultimate. Okay, it's fine. Is he dead? We got another one of those alts coming our way right now. Okay. Not loving this. I don't want to eat too many counterattacks, so I'll just do the basic here. Oh, good. You hit everybody anyway. So you'll eat 2 counterattacks regardless. Smart. You're so smart. Okay, we're in the same position we were in last time, god damn it. Can Strange reach his ultimate in time to bring her back? Does he even have his energy available? This happened last time with Ancient One too. This is why we had to reset when we had Storm all prepped ready to go, and Ancient One said bye-bye and just died. Oh my god. I have to special. If I basic, he dies. The game just forced me to use Odin special. Okay. We got her back. I was like, where is she? Okay, she's there. Oh my god, okay, she's there. Let's go. Oh, what a 10-minute fun node that was. Alrighty, so the next node is an extreme node. We're going to try and throw Storm in there. I want to get her energy back. I really do. I know everyone in chat is telling me like you don't have to do that for final nodes. Like you're being picky for no reason. I think that there is a lot of players that have to be picky for no reason in order to game at least two of the nodes here. We already gamed one node, but to game two of the nodes here so that you're not doing a bazillion resets. So let's see if Storm can get all the attacks off she needs to get off. I'm going to immediately try and... I guess we have to go over here, don't we? We have to take care of the Rogue. All right, Rogue takes some good hits there. That's fantastic. Mind Control did not hit Rogue because for some reason she still wasn't the highest life. I'm going to do this here. Try and hit as many people as possible. I don't like leaving the Storm with all her counterattacks up. I think that's a huge mistake, but don't have much of an option right now. All right, here we go. Got to get through the Rogue so I can get to the Storm in time. This is percentile damage. Does it throw the... I don't know if it actually throws the Rogue because it's percentile damage or if it bypasses the stealth that she would otherwise go into. Storm needs 3 more turns. That's a lot of turns. That's a lot of turns. Oh, boy. That's it for Logan. That is going to be it for Rogue. Maybe for Jubilee as well. Yeah. So Nightcrawler's come into play now, and we got to be able to deal with Nightcrawler almost immediately. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, well, this should flip the Gambit. Maybe I should have saved that for Nightcrawler, actually. Yeah, I should have saved that for Nightcrawler. Just basic here, I guess. We'll just basic again. Okay. Crit means we got energy off that. Fantastic. 3 dodges. Jesus. He resisted that because, of course, he did. Yeah, I definitely needed my Shadow King special to deal with these Nightcrawlers. And I don't have it now. I don't even have the ultimate now. That's really bad. That's really bad. Okay, let's get some of these dodges off. Let's get more of these dodges off. There's also the Forge to worry about as well. But I think if you let the Nightcrawlers pop off, you're in for a really bad time. This one has offense down, so let's try and land the ability block trauma on this Nightcrawler. So it's just half the amount of speed bar is going to go out, and I'll try and kill Forge before his turn. Gambit is just pinging away, but Gambit pings are doing absolutely... This bitch is starting with ultimate? Keska fuck? Alright, because they're getting tons of energy. That makes sense, actually, when you think about it. Wow, Nightcrawler definitely needs to be controlled. Completely obliterated me. We need our revive stat. Strange, thank you. Good heal comes out. Forge is gone. 1 Nightcrawler remains. Okay. We're going to go to this one first. Because I need to basically use my Shadow King special on the other Nightcrawler in order for this to not go to hell in a handbasket, essentially. There's 1 Nightcrawler down. That's good. He's ability block. This guy's not. Nightcrawler does have speed up. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Oh, no. Oh, Storm is... Oh, no, Storm's still alive. I don't need her to be full life. I just need her to be alive for a future node. That's all. That's it. That's all. Oh, Gambit, don't do it. Okay, okay, okay. And we got the special. This will take care of the Sunspot, the Gambit, and yes, the Nightcrawler is controlled. As long as the Nightcrawler doesn't basic Storm here, I think we're good. Okay. I don't know why I'm using basics. I should try and finish this faster. But part of me wants to see what Storm's energy is at. I don't know. We'll just bring her to the next node, I guess. This is going to be it for Nightcrawler. All right, listen. I feel like we got, what, 2 attacks off? I don't think we got the 4 we needed off. So it's definitely, it's a thing, trying to get her back up to energy, but I think it's worth it. Why is the game still lagging like this? All right, we got Hive Mind. So we're going to come in here with a Dead Storm and Astral Team. We'll see what happens here. If Storm's energy is good, I'll probably just back it and bring somebody else in. Maybe, yeah, anybody else, really. Yeah. But if Storm needs some attacks off, this will probably be the last node I could realistically do it on. Probably. Okay, I think... Oh, Carnage or... I guess we go for Scream first. Because if Scream survives when Carnage dies, then they get speed up. Well, I guess when we hit them, they get speed up anyway. All right, let's ult. This is a nice little heal. Extra hits go into the Carnage here. We'll try and take these speed ups we just gave them off of them, but good luck with that. All right, one's dead. That's good. All special. I'd rather get the damage in on this Carnage before people start taking hits. Because I need this Carnage to be gone, essentially. Storm needs one more turn, so she needs to be in on this node. He's going to die to that. So why don't we come strip all this shit over here? Yeah, Carnage is going to die to those bleeds. Okay, good stuff. I guess the Shadow King effect will get him anyway. Oh, there that guy goes. Okay. I don't like how this person doesn't have ability blocks, so let's get the Mind Control, take them out. So far, so great. Here we go. The assist from Storm. Give Storm 40 charges in all modes. Go, go. Good hit. Get a crit. Yes, that's energy for Shadow King, thankfully. Oh, this does not look very fun. All right, let's get some strips on these guys. Do I have to kill them all at the same time? Definitely can't do that. Yikes. They seem squishy. Okay, they seem squishy. Very squishy. He's got a slow. The Void Knight does. Thank God for that. Ooh. Wong landed a slow on the Goblin? There's no way. There's actually no way. Try and take this one out. Okay, Mind Control did some good work. Nice, nice. And we got the ability block now. Huge. I'll ult. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have saved that. We're going to have to basic to finish this off. I got to worry about this Void Knight. Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, Red Goblin's obviously the bigger threat, though, right? I can't basics. We got to just go. Okay. We getting crits. Let's get energy. Storm even has her special available now. That's extra goodies. Nice. The assist crit got me energy from the Ancient One. That gets me crit. Nice. Shadow King is ready to go. And Storm is full life. What a turnaround. What a turnaround jumper, buzzer beater, game winner, grand slam. I know we're on a different sport now. That's okay. And yeah, we got Storm ready for whatever node we want her on now. Let's freaking go, dude. All right. It's time for my least favorite node in this entire mode. When I did this the first time, I did not use Ares. I used Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange can get an offense down on the endgame Thanos, and so when you push the endgame Thanos, he doesn't one-shot your entire team. The first time I did the Temporal Dimension, endgame Thanos one-shot my entire team before I could back out, and so I wasted like 30 minutes for no reason. That was not super impressive. I didn't love when that happened. But apparently there's an easier way to get to the Thanos to see what's going on, and it's Ares with Old Man Logan. Ares does stop the on-spawn safeguard. So now, as long as we get the kills here, we should be okay. We get the extra assist from Logan, which is great. Okie dokie. Shadow King will strip the buffs off these guys who are adjacent and give them disrupt, so that's amazing. There will be another Gladiator coming in here soon, though. And I don't love that. I don't love that for me at all. This will give trauma to everybody. I do have Skirmisher Logan because I feel like I need it. Okay, I'm going to go for the leaders because they are super annoying if you leave them up. It's just really bad. I'll try not to AoE. I think I'll just try and basic and just stay away from the AoEs for now. There's the other Gladiator and another leader. Fun times. So now we have to AoE and pray, essentially. We do have trauma, 2 turns of trauma on them, so that's going to be very helpful. And they got the disrupt, so even if they do counterattacks or they call them for assists, it's not going to immediately cleanse them and ruin my life. I just don't know about the endgame Thanos, man. I don't know how you don't die to the endgame Thanos with this comp. Alright, well, alt, that should be it for this leader, I hope. He's got a lot of barrier, actually. Yeah, way too much barrier. Okay. One leader down. We can't land the stun. I got an ability block. It doesn't matter. It's just basic here. There's that Thanos. And we are stuck hitting him. I hate that. He resisted everything, because why wouldn't he, I guess? If you can get enough bleeds on the Thanos, I guess he could just bleed out without taking a turn, but good luck with that. Wow, we actually got a slow on him. That's great, because if he starts doing his ultimate to us, that's going to be horrendous. Basically, I want to see what happens if I am full life and I push the Thanos. I want to see if it's going to kill me again. The Logan has the revive, so at least he'll come back. So I'd be able to reset if that's the case. Ares is a traitor. Can we land the trauma on this Thanos with his defense up and his crazy resist stats? No. We got the disrupt, but not the buff strips and not the trauma. This also cannot put trauma because he's not the main target. Okay. Gladiator, if he drops the taunt, then the other Gladiator comes in. It doesn't matter. Okay. That Thanos is so ready to get pushed. He's just so ready. Alright, well. We'll try and push him before the gore takes our revive off. There it is. It didn't push us. I don't know why. I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't know why his passive didn't proc, but we're gonna roll with it. Did they turn his passive off because on difficulty 16 it was just one-shotting everybody? Who, what, where, when, why? I don't know what's happening. Use this team. It bugs out the game. You don't have to eat the Thanos endgame. You don't have to eat his big attack, which is the only thing that kills you. Please flip the gore. God damn it. We did not get trauma on the gore, which means one of these gladiators is about to give him safeguard. This node is going to suck really fast. We got to take out one of these gladiators. Otherwise, they just infinitely give each other buffs. They'll have safeguard forever, and I actually don't think you can get the kill. We're tickling this guy. We are absolutely tickling this guy. And there's no vulnerables anymore either because there's now 3 of them. And now they both have taunt in their full life. Oh. I mean, he wasn't nerfed yesterday. I can tell you that clear as day because he murdered my face yesterday. Question becomes, can we actually get through this node now? I'm not sure you can. We can hope to, though. We landed a trauma on the gore. Oh, we did land trauma disrupt on the gore. That's good. It's hiding back there, but it's there. So he's not going to renew his safeguard if we can get lucky here. So we gotta get some kills here. These guys are healing like crazy though. I guess we'll just see if we can get enough damage on this gladiator to do anything. The mind control damage wasn't terrible. No stun will land, but we'll renew our revive. Can't land bleeds on gore, so that doesn't help us very much. These Old Man Logan debuffs over here on the leader are a godsend, though. He's not counterattacking us, so we will get rid of the leader and all of his nasty charges soon. We are doing damage to the gladiator for whatever that's worth. He is taking damage. So that's important. And we keep renewing the disrupt and the safeguard on the non-gladiator members, so that's great too. Leader will bleed out. Or we're going to take another turn before he goes. Okay, here we go. Don't the gladiators go into stealth if they get knocked too low, though? That's not great. I don't love that for me. Because that's going to be it for Silver Surfer. They're both yellow. There's a random Ares. Oh, God. Gore does permakill, so if he kills Old Man Logan, it's over. Oh, I mean, if anybody... They motherfucker full healed? I fucking hate their stupid game. Yeah, they get energy every time I ult, right? Yeah, it's not great. We need to kill this Gore before anything else happens. He's the permakill. And I need to keep the rest of my characters safe. Okay, that's great. Fantastic. Now I need Old Man Logan to land a Disrupt Trauma on the defensed up guy over here. Whoa, hold the force. Hold the phone. We're doing damage. And now he's in stealth. Okay. Well, there's only two of them now, so Striker's back on the table. Disrupt Trauma, the Gladiator. Or the Ares. Nice, we did it. Oh, look, the Gladiator ulted. Oh, fun. How fun. How fun. This game mode is fun. Do it. We all want the cores. We all want 1,000 cores, don't we? God. I'm just going to fast forward through the rest of this though, guys. This might be 15 minutes for these characters. I'm not even kidding. Mind Control did some good damage. Okay, this should kill the Ares. No, we land 0 bleeds. Okay, we landed a couple bleeds at the end there. Okay, here we go. Ares is dead. Ares is dead. They're both in stealth. Not yet. Okay. Now they're both in stealth. He only has 2 death proofs. He's ulting. Everyone's full life again. I hate this game. I hate it so much. Okay. They get energy when we ult, right? So we just never ult again? Is that the move? I think we just never ult again so they don't get the energy from it. We can throw specials and we can throw basics. We never ult again. Unless like the final couple hits is going to finish the gladiators. Oh my god. We don't want them doing the special. We need to spam ults. We do not want them doing that special ever again. Oh my Christ. Oh my Christ. All right, we're using ults. I would rather them full heal than do their specials. That was terrifying. Semi control damage, good. Oh, he's so low. He's so low. Chat, oh, he's so low. We're so close to greatness here. He's going to take a turn, though. This guy's going to go really fast. We're on death proofs. We're on death proofs. Ugh. We did it. We got through one of them. Wait, did we? Okay, we did. Okay. Woohoo. Let's go. Now we just got to do that again. Okay. All right. Woo. We did it. And we're going to leave this node with everybody alive. And it only took us probably 15 fucking minutes. I don't care. I like the mode. I have fun with it. What does more damage? 300 or 550? Probably 550. Critical hit. Hopefully Ares has his abilities available as well, so he can contribute with the Shadow King pings. Oh, he doesn't. We might have to keep playing the game until that happens. Line up Wolverine abilities and Ares abilities. so that we keep getting the Shadow King pings. That's the only thing that's doing like any real damage to him. Oh, this says 10%. We're gonna greed out a little bit here. Is that the first death proof? No, it's not. Well, this will be another death proof. Okay. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Oh, we're the best. No edit. You get to sit through that just like I did. We did it. Yeah. Word. All right, this node's trash. It's ash. It sucks. This is the Illuminati node, gear tier 19, no mythic characters. You're going to hit it with Astral. You're going to pray for good luck, and you're going to pray for even more good luck on the second wave of this node. Isn't that fun? Aren't you having fun? Don't get burped by Black Bolt. Don't get killed on your Doctor Strange. Make sure you can land some debuffs that the game does not want you to land. People have been asking me, Dorky, you keep saying you like this mode and people should just accept it for what it is and let the other people who want to play it have fun, and you can just ignore it if that's what you want to do. And they say, you keep saying that, but you also keep hating on the mode horrendously like a big old jerk. And yeah, that's my love language, is being a big old jerk, okay? I really like the mode because it is incredibly hard. Okay, that's a reset because Black Bolt killed me. I hate the mode so much. Okay, I really like the mode because it is at least a brained teaser. There are decisions that I have to make it work. Is there some horrible RNG? Sure, that's part of any game though. I opened up my World of Warcraft weekly chest today and I got a duplicate in my second week. Okay? So some games have shitty moments, but when I beat a node here, it's really fun. I'm really happy. And I probably will not be putting this in a video because we're only recording the winning attempts. Then we're going to talk about all the lost attempts at the end of the video. And we're probably not going to win this time, but we're going to give it the good old college try. Let's see if Black Bolt is going to burp someone to death this time. All right. The ult from there. Okay, so Ancient One's gone. Okay, we got the dodge this time. She will die, but that's okay. All right, we're stuck over here, but again, that's okay. Good stuff. Great stuff, even. We have to ult because we don't have the special, unfortunately. Let's get this revive. Black Bolt, don't burp anybody off the planet just yet, please. Let them take a turn. They came with speed up. Thank you, guys. We're still stuck on Captain Britain. This isn't how the first attempt went. We were off Captain Britain this time last time. I'm scared. We have to ult. This is trash. Moondragon's going. Okay, I can rewind the Black Bolt because he has permanent kills and he's going to hit stupid hard. All right, let's go ahead and rewind the Black Bolt. We can't stop his burps. We can rewind him. We can't land the slow on him either, apparently, because that's asking too much. Oh, we can't have Strange die. That's the one non-negotiable. Can Emma mind control kill Hank outright? That'd be fantastic. Also, I have to be extremely worried about the Black Panther Shuri's next turn. It will kill anybody it touches. So I guess we're going to do this here. We've got ability blocker. Captain Britain gone. Is Hank gone? No, his passive goes before my passive. Please tell me why the defensive passive goes before the offensive passive, or even the off. Why does that happen? All right, we got death proofs. We're safe. Thank you, Strange. You're the best. Oh, I've been playing this game mode for a long time today. Remember, guys, this mode is up for a week. This mode is up for a week. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. Psychopaths will, and to them I say, I celebrate you. One of us, but, you know, you don't have to. Come on, Strange. Why are you deflecting without having your immunity up? You trying to die, bro? All right, let's try and get some flips here. Hank healed up like crazy. That's super annoying. We could turn me to rewind. Black Bolt again, I guess. Oh my god, we landed it slow. It's a Christmas miracle. I'm going to do this on the Shuri since the Hank is super low already. All right, good stuff. Hank is dead. This is perfect. I do not have ult up. It's slightly less perfect. I really need to have the Shadow King special leading into the next wave, so I got to be careful on when I activate the next wave now. The next wave comes when everybody here is dead, if you were wondering. All right, we're going to ult, and then we're probably just going to spam basics now. All right, that's it for Fantastic. We'll special because I'd love to flip the speed up. Nice, we actually did it. Fantastic, okay. Now we can basic. We did not get a crit. We do not have the rewind. Uh-oh. Okay, but he died. Okay. We have the ultimate available. We're just not quick on the turn meter here. We want Ancient One to do her special because that's going to give us offense up. Or, sorry, speed up. But we don't have the option here. Okay, we're going to have to try and play this differently. This is going to give us speed up, which is good. I cannot turn meter rewind Logan unless he is below 50% life. This has to land the trauma ability block so he doesn't get as good. Okay. That's good. It's a start. Moondragon cannot rewind him, unfortunately. Because he's not below the percentage. I may just go for the Dawkin, I guess. Okay. Shadow King passive tagged him. All right, he's getting turn meter. The race is on. He started at 60%. Does the Shadow King passive feed him turn meter, or does it bypass it? The Shadow King bypasses it. Okay, this could be it. This is 10%. This could be it for the Old Man Logan. If it's it for the Old Man Logan, we have a good shot of winning. We have a good shot of winning. It's coming. It's happening. Maybe. We still got to worry about these Night Stalkers. They are nothing to ignore over there for sure. We're going to not give any of them slow because that would be a huge mistake. Panda's gone. We'll try and flip the speed up. I guess, they're going to get their own speed up. Shadow King is going first. Shadow King is going to ability block Blade, and we're freaking good, dude. We're freaking good. Wait, was this the take where I was losing my mind at the beginning? Is this actually going to make it into the video? Well, all right. I guess that's what somebody upstairs wanted, I guess. All right, there goes Blade, and now it's Man-Thing, and away we go. Oof, we did it. And we're very, very healthy on the other end of this. That's great. Emma just full healed. Beautiful. All right. I don't really want to do any abilities. I have not done the other nodes past this one yet. This time. This is the same temporal dimensions last time, so I did it last time, and we didn't have the awesome teams besides Astral that we do now. So I think the later nodes are actually going to be easier than this one was, and that is super exciting. The Illuminati seems to be the real boss node, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's go find out. All right, we're on the node with 2 Black Knights now. I'm pretty sure Mephisto doesn't work here. I think the AI Black Knights don't care about exhaust. They don't put trauma on us, but they don't care about exhaust, and I think they just wreck us here. We're going to find out in a second. Let's go with Mephisto. You got to have Mephisto live for this. They do get charged. We'll give them exhaust here. Yeah, they don't care. They just one-shot Mephisto. That's not super fun. Do they care after the first attack? Or do they still just retaliate like crazy? All right, well, that's just trash. Okay, we'll figure out something else. Okay, this node sucks butt. We learned a lot of stupid things. Apparently this team works. Let's go ahead, give it a try. I doubt it. Let's find out. Let's find out. Does Kahhori, peel charges or something? Is that something that she could do? That'd be great if she did. That'd be great if she did. Wow, super fun of you to go right now, I guess. Sure, why not, I suppose. The other Black Knight doesn't spawn at the same time. Is that simply to ruin this? Okay, good stuff. She dies to the bleed. She does not die to the bleed. Okay, she... Whatever the hell this is. Kahhori does this, I guess. Okay, so Mephisto only needs one hit now. We get our buffs for some reason. Don't question it, just go with it. Don't question it, just go with it. Just roll with it. It doesn't have to make sense for it to work. The other characters are spawning in one at a time for some reason. What is the order of operations on this node? This node is garbage. It makes 0 sense, and I'm here for it. Mephisto, alt these fools. This node is nonsensical and doesn't... nothing matters. Nothing matters and everything's a joke. And this is what you should do for this node. Just make sure you have Kahhori Ultimate available. So you pull all 3 of those charges, I guess. What is this? What is this guy? Why? What is he doing here? What are you doing here? Why do you have 500,000 damage? What's going on? I don't trust him, but I gotta take care of these guys first. He's there to revive. Oh, God. Don't do that. Okay, who do I want to make sure... That guy did a huge heal. Who do I really want to survive? Oh, Mephisto stops the revives. Okay. Oh, my heart stopped immediately. My heart actually full-on stopped. Alright, we'll save this ult. He's spamming it? Maybe he's unkillable if you don't take him out right away. I don't know. Please don't kill my Odin. I don't want to have to restart this. Oh, you did nothing. Sure, we'll do the ability block here. It landed. Oh my god. Oh my god, the ability block landed. It's crazy. He's healing again. I need him to stop. Okay, we're going to try and take him out because his heals are super annoying. Get him. Are you serious right now? Go away, dude. Alright, we got him. We're going to have a bunch of characters survive, and Apocalypse may even get his ultimate back. This is kind of like the best case scenario. So just so everyone knows, because we're going to edit out the bad fights, because otherwise this would be like a 9-hour video. Oh, God. Oh, is Apocalypse dead? Don't die, Apocalypse. Oh, Mephisto's going to kill him. Okay. Just so everyone's aware. I tried our charged up Storm here. I tried using Mephisto Exhaust. That didn't work. My Astro team was getting one shot 100% of the time. Until we did this Kahhori thing. And the game basically bugged out to the point where one enemy was spawning in at a time. And only one Black Knight was on the field at a time. And it made us drop our disrupts. So that the Mephisto Empowered Attack actually gave us buffs. Until we did all that, this node was ass. Okay, do this. Do this now. If you're doing this mode, do this stack now. All right, so we got a Darkhold node. We're gonna try Old Faithful here before we switch things up, if we have to. Hopefully, we don't have to. I'd like to use as few characters as possible in this video, because 105 is 100% needed. Let's be real. 105 is needed here with Crimson Gear, with diamonds. You need that, okay? You need that. Okay. I feel like I can maybe get her murdered right away. Let's go. Level 70 was the max for that Dementos. Alright, so that's good damage on Morgan, but she's just going to full heal it, right? Because Agatha came in with speed up for some reason. Okay, let's try this. Let's get the disrupt and the trauma, and we landed nothing but the trauma. Okay, sure. Sure. Is Old Man Logan going? No. Okay, let's just see if we can't get a lucky kill with the Shadow King pings, I guess. Is that even possible? 5% damage coming in from Strange, plus the Shadow King ping. Maybe the Dream? The Dream? On the Morgan? Oh. Die, Morgan, die. Oh, wait. Strange is going to open up with his ultimate. He's going to murder me, isn't he? We got to kill Strange before we kill Morgan. This was a huge mistake. I made a mistake. And we don't even have Old Man Logan's stun available, so that's not great either. Shadow King will not have his special back up, I don't think. I lied, he does. Can we land this ability block? We can. This node is free. I repeat, this node is free. I love this node. This node is my new best friend. Unless Quicksilver kills everybody. And this node is trash and I hate it forever. Okay, Retaliate's coming in hot. Good. Percentage damage on the Doctor Strange Retaliate is always one of my favorite things. Okay, we got to get rid of this Strange. He's got the speed up. He's got the offense up. He is an absolute force of nature if we let him use his ultimate. Oh, God. Wolverine can be revived. It's okay if he dies. As long as it's not too... Actually, I don't think there is any perma kills on this team right now. No, Emma, you had so much... Oh, you had such good stuff coming. All right, let's do a buff flip here on the Quicksilver. It flipped nothing. It did remove some. It just didn't flip it because of the immunity. I'm going to revive only because I think that this will kill anyway. It did. Okay. Good. We bring everybody back. Let's try and take out the Agatha here. Agatha's gone. Perfection. I'll ult. And then a little heal action here. See if we can't take the Wong out. And we'll see if we can't land a Hail Mary stun with Old Man Logan into the Quicksilver. Or maybe we let Quicksilver do his stuff. Maybe I just let Quicksilver do his stuff so we save Old Man Logan abilities here. We use this node as like a new staging node. Oh, I love that disrupt. I'm not going to... Yeah, we're going to save it. I love that disrupt because now I shouldn't have to do anything here to walk away with a really nice win. All cooldowns intact. Looking good. Looking good. Yep. Yep. Way better than that last node. I lost my mind on that last node. All right, this might be the node I want to use my Storm on. I don't think Storm will work on the next node. We'll try Old Reliable here again. We'll try the Shadow King team. I can see a world where I might want Storm here if Apocalypse is on spawn and we can one-shot Apocalypse. I could do something. I need to get the Disrupt off before I could make Storm go before Red Hulk. I guess I could just bring my own Red Hulk and rewind the enemy Red Hulk. Nobody on spawn. Okay. Okay. Disability block? No. No, this does though. Okay, let's try this. Excellent. We'll do this here now. Because I don't want Rogue, or sorry, I don't want Morgan to do her abilities to me. She's going to anyway though. I am ruined. Ooh, can we get flips here? No, that would be asking too much. Try my disrupt on a couple people though. That's great. That's great. Yeah, on Rogue, fantastic. All right, Astral doing the damn thing. Let's go, dude. And now that we're gonna get speed up and like a bunch of turn meter, maybe we can kill everybody up to Apocalypse really fast. This is 5% damage plus the Shadow Clone will kill the Morgan Le Fay. Excellent. We actually did flip the death proofs over here. That's great. I'm going to ult targeting Rogue. Sure, let's make sure Rogue dies. Okay, so there goes Rogue. Huh. Yeah, we'll special. That's going to call the Shadow King clone in. That's going to finish off Black Cat. Okay. We will basic. I do not know why I have 0 buffs on Shadow King. Doesn't make me super happy. And here's Apocalypse. Okay. Let's get speed up on Shadow King. Is he empowered is my main question. Let's see, 10% damage. He did not get the speed bar. Does Battle World stop speed bar? Or sorry, does Astral stop speed bar in Battle World? If so, then this is the only team you could use here, right? To go through on a one shot. 5% damage plus the Shadow King damage as well. And that's probably it for him. This node was easy. This node was easy. Oh my god. Alright, Emma stops it in Battle World. Nice. That's easy. Alright, second last node. We're going to go in here with Astral Null. There is a Mephisto here. We want to stop him from going in power. We don't want to deal with those enemy buffs. And we're going to get so much darkness everywhere. They cannot gain speed up if they have darkness. So when we hit them and they get that stage buff, they're not going to get it. Null might have been good on a lot of other nodes. Remember, Null is also not a mythic character. So he could have been used on the non-mythic nodes as well with Astral. There's a lot to think about there. Interesting. So Astral is going 100% before the Mephisto does, which makes no sense. Because Null does not get empowered, but he does get speed stat. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I guess we'll alt here. We're just going to full send it to Null, see what happens. Alright. We get an extra darkness on Null. We like that. I should probably try to get extra darkness on everybody, though. Because that's going to make Null go that much faster. Then he could summon his Carnage. Or I could put the Battlefield effect out, which is even better. I guess we'll do the buffs. Sure, let's get the trauma on Null here. Plus the striker attack. Plus the assist. I really want Null to not take a turn here. Is what I'm going for. Yeah, he's gonna, though. Look, that was a lot of damage. Alright, let's get the Battlefield effect out, or do we go for the Carnage? Probably the Battlefield effect. Okay, let's do the Battlefield effect. Null, Mephisto, Red, Gray. They're just demons. Whatever. Okay, this is getting dangerous. I need to be taking people out much faster than this. Shadow King can't die because there is a Mephisto, and we do not have a revive until we kill the Mephisto. No, okay. This will work. The mind controls wrecked me. Holy crap. Mind controls wrecked me. That was... And we don't have the right abilities up for on spawn here, but we should be okay still. I wonder if I should bring my own Mephisto in instead of Doctor Strange here. I wonder. This will ruin the Mephisto for sure. And it puts the Battlefield effect up on their side. Which I guess Null's overrides it, I think? Or does Null override Odin's? There's always a side thing going on. Alright, so let's use the ultimate, or the basic here. Emma got huge stats from that. That's kind of cool. Enemy Mephisto does get to go. Shadow King did take a little bit of a damage dip there. So enemy Mephisto going first did make that happen. I can make Skirmisher Null. That would make things a lot easier for me. Can we get past this taunt? Yeah, I think I'll make Null a Skirmisher here, because I need to land these darknesses as well. Alright, that's good. Mind Control will probably kill the Mephisto, because these characters hit it stupidly hard. Unless it's a weak-ass Mystique hit, I guess. Okay, I learned my lesson. I do not want Mind Control from Emma hitting my Shadow King. Let's take her out. And the Shadow King ping still goes to Mephisto. Good. Whether this could be enough to kill Mephisto or not. Yeah, alright, it was. Let's do our darkness effect. Actually, I just want to see where the battlefield effect goes. This is mine. Does it go on their side? It does. Double darkness effect! Oh, these are the last enemies. Alright, this node's over. We just win now. We can just, like, prep our cooldowns again. Alright, Shadow King will get his health back on the future nodes, just not right this second. I'm going to do this because I want to open up a special anyway. And I want to make sure I end this node super clean. Alright, Null Mephisto coming in clutch here for sure. Damn, Mephisto's going to die if he takes a turn. Oh, don't die. You have your ult up. Alright, whoa, that was a lot of bleed damage. Oof. Oof, final node. Let's go. Alright, guys, this is the final node, and this is going to be the team to use for it. The 3 new Astral members with Mephisto and Old Man Logan. I ran through this with Storm to see how fun that would be, and Storm didn't do much. Yeah, she tickled the last Odin, which is kind of the big deal on this node. And I was noticing just now, as I was going through the characters I have, only Kahhori died. Out of all the nodes we did, all the different kind of combinations we did, we stuck so closely with Astral, Old Man Logan, Odin, Mephisto sort of teams that we had literally nobody die. This last node is nothing compared to the nodes that came before it. And honestly, the Black Knight node sucked. That was the last hardest node, right? So it's like there's 4 nodes in this game mode, in my opinion, that are actually frustrating that you'll have to reset a bit. It's not actually that bad. It's the Darkhold node is trash. The Cabal Annihilator node is super tough, but if you use that Ares Old Man Logan team, it's not super bad. The Illuminati Black Knight node, or Old Man Logan node, sucks, but you'll just get through it with full Astral. It is what it is. And then there's the Black Knight node, where if you do the Kahhori thing that I did, if your Kahhori is big enough, I should also specify, then not terrible. Not terrible at all. Anyway, this node, yeah, I did it with Storm a second ago, and it was super easy. So I assume with Old Man Logan doing more buff flips and giving more speed bar to Shadow King, it's only going to be that much easier. But I'm open to being wrong. Let's find out. Let's try and flip this stuff here. Good stuff. Oh, we did not flip nothing. Oof. We did not flip nothing. All right, here's the thing that Old Man Logan does so well in this mode. Nope, he doesn't have it up yet. When he ults and it puts Disrupt on the enemies, that is something that he does so damn good in this mode that stops them from keeping that speed up. So now that she has Disrupt, if we can get it off of her, then this is going to be much easier for us. And yeah, Old Man Logan, he just gets a lot of speed bar. Takes turns, does his special, his ultimate normally. Just a fantastic character for this mode, for sure. Lacks the focus to do anything that you want him to do, but, you know, he's doing his best. We did sneak him out of the retirement home for this one. Alright, that should be it for the zombie jugs. Sorry, zombie Iron Man. Dorm should drop in any second now. Yeah, Dorm took his sweet-ass time appearing. Ooh, if Omen Logan dies, we do have to reset. This gives barrier. That's kind of cool. Alright, Mind Control demolished that guy. Here we go. Scarlet Zombie is still alive. She's still alive. Can we stun this guy? We did stun the leader. Perfect. Can we flip Dormammu? We had multiple attempts. The answer is no. Alright, let's go for the Dormammu next, since a homie leader is controlled. We got it. The problem with ability luck in Dormammu is if he takes his turn and has ability luck, he actually gains 75% turn meter. So, I mean, it's cool to use the Shadow King special on him because it does put trauma on him, and it just put defense down and slow and disrupt and all that kind of great stuff. But if you let him take a turn, it could get really ugly. I assume he does insane damage. I assume. Alright, after this, it's going to be the final wave. We got some Bifrost members, which I guess is cool because we have Odin. We have Eternal members, which is if you let them take a turn, they probably kill you. If you don't have Safeguard, that's cool too, right? But yeah, I mean, assuming Old Man Logan lands his ultimate disrupt on the Odin, it's over. Let's see if we can't go ahead and flip these death proofs right away. We can't gain trauma of the old man Logan, so that's not happening. But as long as, yeah, there's the disrupt. He landed it on the basic. The assist, even better. No slow. Okay, so unfortunately, he didn't get speed up first, did the Odin? Because then we could have flipped his speed up into slow. Regardless, though, we're going to kill him in time. We literally killed him last time in the last attempt when Odin had speed up. So this is just over. And that is Temporal Dimension. So my final thoughts on Temporal Dimension, you might be surprised. I didn't hate it. If you watch this whole video, you might hate it. You definitely need the big teams for it. There's no denying that. I'm glad they gave everybody the milestones so they can get the global rewards. The global rewards are insane, right? And I'm not talking about they're insanely generous. I'm talking about they're insane that they think this community is going to put up 160 million points. That means 8,000 people would have to do what I just did. I think Scopely will be lucky to get 1,000 people to do this. This was a trek, man. This was a trek. This required really big teams. It was really fun. The rewards are only for the global stuff. I don't think 8,000 people have an account like I have. But I also don't want to discourage them from doing this kind of stuff. We had a lot of frank conversations here in stream while this was happening. A lot of people said this mode is trash. Why are you playing this? It's garbage. Like, it's okay to skip this mode because, I mean, the global rewards, they're not going to happen anyway, so who cares? Or Scopely's going to be like, ah, shit, we overjudged that. They're just going to give them out to you. But, like, could you imagine if every endgame player would just yell and scream at Scopely anytime they put out a pocket dimension that is beaten by level 90 gear tier 18 characters? Like, that would suck. Like, you don't want the two extremes of your community fighting with each other. So if this was not for you and you don't like it, that's okay. It's okay. You don't have to spend time on it. Try and get the global rewards. You're not going to get the stupid Thanos diamond costume. Who cares about that? There's apparently no node rewards this time around. There was secret node rewards last time. It's just for fun. It's just a really challenging run for fun. And I would love to see Temporal Cataclysm 2 with post-Orcus characters, right? I would love to see Astral in here, Mighty Avengers in here, Absolute A-Force. Like, I would love to see, well, maybe I don't want to see them juice up a Kahhori and put her on a node. But it's okay to let people have fun. All right, I did my part. We contributed our 20,000 points. I don't care about the leaderboard whatsoever. I honestly, where at my top 100, I'm 70 on the leaderboard, right underneath the guy who was literally holding my hand through this entire mode. Hey, we're holding hands still, even more. All right. I don't care if I don't get this costume. I don't. Because I don't know if more than 100 people are going to do this. Like, maybe they're going to give 5 of these costumes away. I don't know. It was just kind of for fun. Why does it keep saying rewards? Oh, let's go see what our current status is on the... We're at 5 million, guys. 100, 200, 250 cores. You know what? No matter how you slice it, this is literally recycled content they already made. They just slapped crazy difficulties on it. They just added a bunch of scourges to it, and they're doing free cores. Let me pose a question to you guys. What if they did this now? Temporal Cataclysm Pestilence version, where we get difficulty 16 of the Morgan Le Fay event, and they do a global milestone where people who do it and we get cores, and maybe the community only gets 200 or 300 cores, but the hardcore people get to just play the game and have fun, and they get to waste their time. And why do you care if you think it's a waste of time? Let people waste their time and have fun. Sure, recycle content, slap huge difficulties on it, slap different tags on it, and away we go. All right, guys, the video was way too long. Nobody heard this rant except for the people in stream anyway. All right, goodbye, everybody.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.